Watch the whole video to find all the hidden anime girls. Suddenly you have the ability to become invisible. What is the first thing you do? Go invisible. Common sense. Get into a physics classroom, lift a chair and scream everything is a lie. Go around the office gently blowing in people's ears. Walk around holding a red helium balloon. Only one and not 99. Level up my sneak and one-handed for those sick dagger kilkums. Wait until it's warmer and I don't need to wear clothes. Ooh, I'd have so much innocent fun with that. I'd travel around to those touristy, haunted buildings that gives tours, or are popular spots and haunt them. I'd keep it small, moving things, writing on the walls, moaning noises, etc. Give a supernatural experience to as many people as you can. It'd be fun to sit back and watch the chaos ensue after every experience. Eventually I'd probably get bored of that and just scare cats all of the time. Not to be mean, just because it is ducking hilarious. And I'd creep. I would contact science. Look in the mirror to confirm the newfound ability. Fly to North Korea and smack Kim. Immediately go to the church and mind duck everybody. Edit. Go up with a candle in your hands and start a speech. You are invisible, not mute. Stride through airport security like nobody's business and get on a plane to wherever the duck I want. Test the limits of the ability. 1. Do my clothes become invisible? 2. Does food I eat become invisible? 3. Can I stay invisible indefinitely? Depending on these answers I'd probably start stealing from casinos or something to build a decent nest egg, then use it for entertainment. Brainstorm up ways to use it for good. Finally, ask Reddit what to do once I'm bored with my own ideas. See titties. Step 1. Dress up in white robe and crown of thorns. Step 2. Go invisible. Step 3. Walk into crowded church and climb up onto altar mid-service. Step 4. Go visible. Step 5. Sup dudes, it's me, your Jesus. Step 6. Live rest of life as new god. Step 7. Profit. Oh, and obviously steal stuff, see titties and beat the shit out of mime. Strip. You know the sound Nazgul's make in Lord of the Rings? I can do that perfectly by inhaling air with my throat closed. I'd go near people and shriek like that and watch them freak the duck out. Develop a crush on a guy named Tony. Sneak onto my mom's friend's plane. Fall into the ocean after the plane is blown up. Swim to some island where my dad is fighting robots. Fly a rocket back to the mainland and stop a ginger from accidentally killing thousands of people. Steal the Declaration of Independence. Found Nicolas Cage's account. Scare my cat. Tell my mate I'm invisible and make it look like he has the force. Carry my toddler and scare the shit out of my wife. Wait, so you mean people can see me? Who said that? Just take wallets from people and put them in pockets of others. Rob a bank. Probably strip down, paint my scrotum bright blue, and put on a domino mask and a cape, and nothing else. I would then proceed to have zany adventures and wacky hijinks that always ended just short of a satisfying resolution. I would continue this until I was a beloved public figure, pubic figure, and everyone wanted to spend time with blue balls, the hero our society probably deserves. After all, everyone loves blue balls. Pop over to the Pentagon, follow people around, listen in on meetings, and see if I can get into any of the more lesser known areas. Private elevator, where does this go? Locked stairwell, HMM. Tucked away conference rooms or high-tech monitoring areas, sweet. I'm now on about 500 watch lists. I'm learning that Reddit is full of sex offenders. Potential. Sneak into Bitfinex's cold wallet storage facility. Bam. Instant billionaire. I'd lick people's ears. Find out what the duck is up with Area 51. I'd bumble around as if I were blind, because I would be blind if my retinas were see-through. Go to church and whisper in people's ears telling them I love them. Not religious but a nice thing to do. Go to White House, play mean tricks on Trump and the others there. Stalk my crush, steal food, hop in people's cars, become a superhero. Film a porno starring me and OP's mom. Sneak into people's homes to pet their dogs. Cannonball in the fountain at the center of the mall. Go to a mirror and go invisible again just to be sure. Then try it with my phone recording to be triple sure. Then try it somewhere innocuous first. Then move on to the shenanigans. Sneak into all the concerts and movies. You ever seen the movie Hollow Man, starring Kevin Bacon? Beat up a mime and see if he gets help or applause. Nothing, I'm already invisible. Go to North Korea, find Kim Jong-un, and whisper in his ear that he's about to be killed by all his top generals. Rob, rape, murder. Well at least you're honest. Pants a hated politician on live TV. Apply makeup and a wig. Be a floating head for the day. Try to look at my hands and go, ha, I really am invisible. I'd stay on tall buildings preventing people from jumping. Beat up a street mime. For cash, I'd knock over corporately owned lenders like banks or payday loan companies that have predatory lending practices or fee structures. Bonus points if they are lenders who do this after receiving a taxpayer-funded bailout. For fun, I'd become a cat burglar and dig around in scummy public figures' email and social media accounts when they left the room without locking their devices. Make a few anti-net neutrality public servants' agendas public. Oops, look like a certain FCC exec has Verizon cocaine orgy and Comcast hooker hunt 2017 on his calendar. Better add a few people to the invite. Drive through a McDonald's drive-thru and make people think my car is self-driving. Find guys masturbating and suck their dicks. Walk across to my crazy neighbor who is currently screaming obscenities at her boyfriend who she just kicked out of the house and start going Halloween on her. Very subtle things at first, like move things. Then open all of the cupboards like on The Sixth Sense in the kitchen. Edit, backquote sixpence is another thing entirely. Hide in corners and see what others really think about me. That, or take a nap where I don't have to worry about anyone seeing me passed out on my desk. Ghost duck people. Not be bothered by other people trying to talk to me when I'm trying to read a book or do homework in a coffee shop / library / public transportation / literally everywhere. Hold something in my fist to check whether the invisibility works by making me transparent or by bending light around me. Well, I always wanted to trespass in places, not because I want anything, but to simply see what is there. Stealing shit and creeping on showers. Report this to the scientific community, so I get money from their research on developing invisibility technology, and then stay invisible in my room without need for a job until the need for more research arises, or my life ends. Immediately troll the woman in the office I can't stand. Feeling of someone blowing in your ear all day. Desk chair constantly losing height. Spilled water on your keyboard. Headphones coming unplugged. TLDR, I would be please. Kick my former boss in the balls with my steel-toed boots. 3 years with the company, a great track record, and above average customer satisfaction down the ducking drain, so that he can surround himself with ass-kissing morons who can't even do basic mental math. First, go streaking through Times Square. Second, rob a string of electronics stores. Third, go scare the crap out of some kids in a haunted house. Fourth, turn invisible to avoid the police looking for me due to steps 1, 2, 3. Offer my services to my country's armed forces. They'd have to train me first, of course, and pay me a lot. Find Whoopi Goldberg and royally mess with her. Beat up bullies. I already feel like I'm invisible, so it wouldn't change anything really. Go to some really religious dude's house and pretend to be the Lord. As a guy that watched a lot of Porkers / Meatballs / Police Academy / etc movies, I would obviously find the public shower where all the hot blonde women shower and make sure there's no one spying on them through peepholes or two-way mirrors. First thing, figure out the limits of my ability. Things like whether it extends to my clothes and stuff I'm carrying. If it doesn't cover my glasses, I can't really use it anyway. Even if it does extend to things I carry, invisibility isn't all that useful, because people will bump into you pretty much anywhere you want to go, and you'd still leave footprints, fingerprints, and DNA evidence. I'd probably end up using it for minor pranks. Walk into CERN, and after slowly go poltergeist on their asses. Start still harmless by removing some cables here and there. Writing "you have freed me" in the control room. Then slowly ramping it up and start breathing down people's necks. Pushing people into other people. Rotate the screen orientation 180 degrees on after memorizing their passwords. Then just steal shit and walk away. Not very creative or malevolent, I guess. Comment what the best or worst story was. Also remember to subscribe for more Reddit and anime girls.